Good morning, trade pros. Good morning, trade pros. Good morning, YouTube. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. I'm Fadi from the Trade Pro team. Back with another YouTube market update here for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Tune in. I'll kick off the YouTube update with some numbers from correlating markets, other markets. In Asia, Japan is up 1.4%, Hong Kong is up 0.3%, and China is up 1.2%. In Europe, midday London down 0.3%, Paris down 0.8%, Frankfurt is down 0.4%. As far as the futures market, we have Dow down 0.4%, S&P is down 0.4% as well as Nasdaq. Gold down 0.4% as well. Bitcoin is up 1.2%. As far as the economical calendar for today's session, 8:30 a.m. we had personal income and outliers. 8:30 as well we had employment cost index. 9:45 we have Chicago PMI. 10 a.m. we have consumer sentiment, and 1 p.m. we have Baker's Hughes rig count, and that's pretty much it as far as today's calendar. As far as the headline news coming out for today's session, an interesting article came across regarding the U.S. economy. Recession talks, but the U.S. managed to get another gain in Q1. Uh, with GDP growth expanding by an annual rate of 1.1. That's actually lower than the expectation that the US was projecting. They were expecting 2% growth, but the results, the final results, at least up to this point, is 1.1. uh, but investors were excited nonetheless. In fact, the Dow Jones and the S&P on Thursday noticed their biggest gains since January, while Nasdaq Composite scored its best winning season since March. A lot of that is not surprising, honestly, considering like the very strong thick earnings that we have had recently coming out of Meta and Microsoft. All of that has definitely influenced the market, and just that really just comes to show like how important these tech sectors are to the economy. Many analysts and economists had predicted that a recession would already come in Q1, and while the US economy is clearly shifting into a lower gear, the latest data may suggest that it also might be able to escape one in 2023. The numbers also support the case for the Fed to begin pausing its aggressive hike cycle. Yeah, that's pretty much that been has been the talk, really. That we probably have another 0.25%, of interest rate hikes, and I think that will be it for the end of the year. They might hold for a pause. I don't know if they will start cutting interest rate anytime soon, but uh, yeah, I think this probably marks the rounding out for bottoming of the market, which is interesting. Now that you put these things in perspective with the numbers coming out from the technology sector, it kind of makes sense. In other news coming out from the US government, the US government is coordinating urgent talks to save First Republic Bank, as private sector effort led by bank advisors have yet to reach a deal. So First Republic Bank, honestly, like a big trouble in this area is where they pretty much one of the regional bank that has been really affected ever since the Silicon Valley crisis, and they lost around 176 million in bank deposits, which is a fairly significant amount from their deposits, and pretty much they're just like screaming for help lately. So the news coming out that the U.S. government is coming into a deal, maybe a bailout, or you know we'll see what comes out. But for as of right now, what is confirmed is that they're having a talk next Monday, and that can be interesting. Keep an eye out for this name. The last Tuesday, I believe they plunged over 50% of their stock prices. So it can be very interesting, very volatile name to watch for. As far as today's market on S&P, we pretty much seen some upside action on the S&P 500. We have some key levels: 41.25 to 26. Really big area, very interesting area for me. To try some long side. The pivotal area for me for today's session is going to be 4105. I think if we get below that area, expect to see more downside in this market. Yesterday we had a very bullish day, which is good. That's what you want to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got, honestly, for today's update. Shorter update today. I'll go jump in these rooms and hope to see you guys there. Ciao.